Hi, everybody. Welcome to the QB School. I'm JT O'Sullivan. Today, Super Burrow, Joe Burrow, playing at a very high level. We are looking at a number of plays from the Titans game in Cincinnati. I think you are going to dig this video. Let's get it started. Welcome to the QB School. All right, Super Burrow. In effect, Joe Burrow putting on a clinic versus the Titans. Just a number of really great throws. We're going to look at a number of them here. This first one is a bit of a scramble to the right. The old no look, no cover, only covering the width of their shoulders, even down the field, even on the scramble drill. Great vision, two hands on the ball. Technically sound, even when he breaks the pocket. Great touch. Again, accuracy is all over the film with Joe Burrow. Nothing new there. But I think it's just the collection of different plays and how he continues to do it at this level this early in his career. Again, vision, eyes down the field, throwing it up, giving his guy a shot. Looks like it's well covered. Really, the DB has his back turned. Again, you watch the channel, you know, only covering the width of his shoulders. Right here, there's not a whole lot of place to throw the ball here. This looks like some variation of mesh, but it looks just like a glob of nothing. You know, where are you going to throw the ball over the ball here? Scheme-wise, good luck. Not a lot of winners. Outside the pocket, making a play. Check when he lets this ball go. Throwing this thing right here, up the sideline. Again, that DB has his back turned. It's a better shot from the tight. But again, the recognition and the accuracy. It's all over the film consistently. Even if there's nobody there. There's no panic. There's no disaster plays. Going to let this thing go. Then look down here at the bottom left of the corner. That DB has his back turned. Not looking at the ball, only covering the width of his shoulders. Again, ball location. It's not a joke. 30 yards downfield. Up, face, throat area. Outstanding. Strike. One of many. Next one here. Again, just so you guys don't think I'm amazing with titles. Look at the top of the scoreboard there, that little banner. Super Burrow, double exclamation point emoji. You're welcome. This one is a check, naked, and really he gets all the way to what I'm used to calling the fourth read. So no to the flat, no to the over, no to the late, back to the flat, coming down this way. Again, thinking that they're got, almost like Kittle on the slide coming across from a tight end who's hugging the line of scrimmage. Really hard to do. No to the flat, no to the late, no to the over, back to the flat late. Outstanding on a third and short. Ends up leading to a touchdown, I believe. Again, how they get there is pretty unique, in my opinion, with the sneaker slide coming from a tight, snug formation. But you can see him getting all the way through the read. This is a check that I'm almost positive he checked to. It was a run. He either killed, canned, whatever. Again, scheme-wise, you can see we get the little jet motion. The whole thing is predicated off disguise, deception. So we're coming across here with the jet sweep motion, but then the slide or sneak flat is coming from almost the line of scrimmage. Not quite the line of scrimmage, but that's hugging the line of scrimmage. He easily could be off like that, but that usually says, hey, I might come back this way. So from a hugged alignment, he's able to come here, and this is one. That's where the ball's trying to go. If that's not there, the over is 2. And then this, what I'm used to calling the late flat, so it's bang, 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 and then he's into the flat late, 3. So a lot going on here. Flat 1, it's not there. Over gets jacked here by the line of scrimmage. He's late coming across on the over and really never gets over, ironically. The late now is almost stacking the over scheme-wise. So they basically cover themselves. So it's 1 to the flat, 2 to the over that's not there, 3 to the bang flat, it's not there, or the late flat, not there. He gets all the way back to 4 for a first down on a post up, throw it into the block. So a lot of moving parts. First, let's watch that flat. Coming all the way across, not there, out leverage. Now let's watch the over from the tight end up top. Bang, he's knocked off the route. He's out. He never is going to get over. Now let's watch the late or bang late down here, the tight end to the bottom of the screen. So no to the flat, no to the over. Where's that bang light flat? It's not there. back to the flat. You can see the 1, 2, 3, 4. Pretty nice play on a 3rd and short. Ends up leading to a score. Again, that's a lot of moving parts to throw a strike for a 1-yard pass when you check to a pass. I love it. So good. Again, from the back end, it's even better on these play action nakeds. Watch the flat come across. You can watch the over on the left-hand side, tight end get jacked off the route. There it is. He gets pushed out too far. Flat, no. Over, not there. Late, no. Back to the flat, that fast. Even faster than I can talk. Really nice. But it wasn't all nice. And there continues to be some issue with getting A.J. Green the ball down the field. He runs a really nice stutter go down here to the bottom, a little hitch and go, and then he wins. This will win. Whoop, got him. You know, that's a big win in the NFL. Step, got him. Yeet. If anything, I think Burrow obviously let this thing play, misses the throw, throws it out basically outside the white. It's going to be really hard to be able to do that when you miss accuracy-wise. Check the body language too. The other thing I would say is you could hold that middle field player better. So 31, he holds him, but he's going. You can tell he's going before Burrow is looking over there. He's giving something away. So just being more aware of that middle field player, especially to the boundary near hash, but check the body language right there. Something is up. That is, I can't tell you what it is. I got no idea about the relationship, but that doesn't look like a guy who's excited. And that's a nice route. I mean, that's a big win. That's a lot of space in the NFL. Boundary go. Pretty surprised that he misses it, what I would consider a significant Burrow miss. Now, not everybody's going to be perfect, and I understand that. But even when he has great days, there are still throws that are potentially out there that could lead to just really special days. But that's weird body language. Something to keep an eye on. Next, come back, and this is just straight up dime. This is just Joe Burrow being Joe Burrow. I don't have anything to say other than I love the fact that he is so technically sound with his mechanics, with his base, even when he scrambles, even when he moves around in the pocket. The vision to be able to see this throw up top. Like, I mean, this is just recess. But it's sound, it's running to grass, it's attacking space, and it's contagious. Check out 74. He's loving it. Again, the things to pay attention to when you get outside the pocket or are flushed is just his base. Boom, reset. Right there. I mean, that is legitimately world-class elite. Boom. All his cleats in the ground. I mean, that, I love it. I mean, it's just for me, that's as good as it gets. Quarterback fundamentals. The vision makes it even that much better. Like, there's no, there's nothing I can say here as far as where the ball should go before that. It doesn't matter what it is. They do a nice little variation of trying to confuse him. I mean, where are you supposed to throw the ball? Where's the separation? It's a little whip route with a basic or an in up top on the 3x1. Nobody, who's winning? Where are you going to go with the ball there? Nowhere. Outside the pocket, you end up throwing like a deep in to basically what was a clear route. There's nothing there other than Joe Burrow being the best player on the field on a 4th down. And it's contagious. It really is. You watch the offensive linemen, they're still learning how to play with them, to be honest with you. But that right there, I mean, if I could have a screensaver, boom, right into it. And there's nothing to say that he shouldn't just keep scrambling around, keep running. But he feels the 3-man rush, boom, rip, strike again. Check the ball location. Face, throat area. Right on the chest, on the body, on the break. So good. Halftime, you dig the channel and you haven't already. Please subscribe, hit the bell, get the notifications, let you know when we go live, when we put out new content. I appreciate the support. Then, if you haven't already, even if you have, get over there, check out the QB School tool. Again, the link is in the description to the video. It is free. It is basically a way to learn how to call plays or what plays should be called versus every coverage. And it really can vary depending on what type of personnel you have. So you have a great quarterback, great wide receiver, great running back, great tight end. Takes all those things into account and allows you to see what some of the best play calls are versus every single coverage. Get over there, check it out. Link in the description. I appreciate it. Let's keep the video going. Next one here is just an absolute special play. This is what I mean when guys are still learning to play with Joe Burrow. He keeps this thing alive and almost gets this thing all by himself. 3rd and long. There's nothing there. I don't even know what they're trying to do there. Deep in to the left. But this fight, this kind of resiliency playing quarterback, it's contagious because it will make you sick when I show you what the offensive line are doing and or not doing on this play. But just appreciate Joe Burrow fighting. Not going down, being sound, protecting the ball, eyes down the field, 2 hands on the ball, staying alive, eyes down the field, fighting, turning, not going down, keep fighting, vision down the field. I mean, and almost gets the first down all by himself. This thing was a thing of beauty. Now, what they're trying to do here on a 3rd and 10, I can't tell you. Trying to throw maybe a deep in down here to the bottom of the screen. There were a number of plays scheme-wise in this game that I was like, I don't know. Where are you supposed to go with the ball here? It's 3rd and 10. He's already outside the pocket. Where are you going with the ball? What are they trying to get to? Okay, the deep in eventually comes there. But this is just him fighting, scrapping. And this is the type of stuff that really endears you to your teammates, to both sides of the ball. Because this is stuff that the defensive guys will see and appreciate. But I want you to really pay attention to the offensive linemen because they are still learning how to play. Basically, the same thing that the Chiefs had to do with Patrick Mahomes to a certain extent. He's going to keep things alive. I mean, what, 4, 5, 6 guys touch him or should take him down? You know, I mean, check out 53. 53 is literally just done with the play. The center is, I'm sure he's a great guy, but he's not used to this. You got to keep fighting, big guy. All you get, 74, keep fighting. We know you're not blocking anybody. Hands up. 53 is chilling. I mean, he's legitimately walking on the field. Nobody's blocking anybody. Just imagine if they would have kept fighting. If they would have had the same effort that Joe Burrow had. That's when you'll see the Bengals start to take it to the next level. He does it naturally. This is just Burrow playing quarterback. These other guys need to learn how to elevate their game to match what he can do inside and outside the pocket. I mean, I'd be embarrassed if I was coaching offensive line with that effort. I'd be embarrassed if I was coaching offense with that effort. Next one here I love. This is a run to the right. They're going to hit him with 4 strong or 4 weak, and he just raises up and throws the side adjust. This is how you get people to stop blitzing you. Again, it's vision, it's accuracy, it's getting the ball out on time. Again, you think you're going to come out and try to intimidate or confuse the rookie quarterback, hit him with a 4 weak. Boop. Now we'll take that side adjust, 1 step, hitch, smoke, now, whatever you want to call it. That's how you beat that stuff. It's not exotics. There's no crazy secret potion. It's vision. They are running to the right. That's worth talking about here. Running to the right, this guy's unaccounted for in the run. So if he were to blitz or get into this, we need to have a side adjust. Now, 1 step, quick, accurate, make him miss, get vertical. It's that simple. It's not like anything crazy exotic, but you have to be able to see it, be sound, have it built into the system, and execute it. And that's what he does. You can see the linebackers bossed over, moved over strong. Nice indicator if you're looking for pre-snap indicators. But that's it. It's just that simple. You got to be on the same page. You got to execute it. And it helps to have a wide receiver who can go out there, lower his head, and go get you 10. But again, check the linebackers bossed over strong. That weak linebacker's all the way in the A. It's a good indicator someone's coming down. 31, there he comes. He's unblocked. You can see the combo from the right guard and center going up to 55. Little inside zone insert. And raise up and throw it. Whoop! He makes it look easy. There's a lot going on there. But I love to see that from a young guy because that's the fast way to get people to stop blitzing you. Get off me. Touchdown down here. They do a lot of this shifting the back in like a lot of teams do in the league to get a man zone read. We're going to get a switch release out and corner down here to the bottom of the screen. And this is just poor coverage more than anything else. But Joe Burrow-wise, it's outstanding accuracy. Again, if these are misses, these are pick six is the other way. Watch 83, 85 switch release. There it is. Just that inverted release. 85's on the corner, 83's on the out. I mean, there's no way that a corner should give this out up for a touchdown. He has no awareness where he is on the field. He's backpedaling in the end zone, and that's a touchdown. But I do, if I'm going to get on the scheme or the play calling, I'm also going to show things that when they work, and this is one of those ones that works at a high level that, again, takes into account Burrow's accuracy, timing, again, things to pay attention to. Check the DBs down here to the bottom of the screen. They're basically saying, we're banjoing this thing. We're in and outing this thing. And that's exactly what they do. They just don't do it well. So what's going on here is he's going first, up, and he's running the out in the end zone. He's going behind him, up, corner. So this guy has the out leverage, right? He's already outside. They're talking to each other saying, you take the first one out, I'll take the first one in. But he backs up and gets width. So when he comes up and at him, he's already too far deep in the end zone and he can't undercut it. So it's a combination, like always, of scheme and some potential mistakes on the other side of the ball. But I do love these switch releases. Whoop. Got him. Again, check the corner. Again, the corner's got him with leverage, but not technique. Backpedaling almost into the Bengals. And that's a great throw. It's accurate. You can see if there's a miss, it's a problem. Really nice. Burrow, again, the accuracy is just saturates this film. It's all over the place. Now, it's not every single throw, but it's damn near every single throw. A little play action. Again, outside the pocket, strike. So good. Then this next play is simply one of those special plays where you just, I don't have a whole lot of words to describe exactly how this happened, other than the fact that I'm going to guess that this was a deep hook over the ball. Again, this is me guessing. He might have already talked about this in a press conference or in an interview, but this is a ridiculous throw. Like legitimately silly, stupid. It's a handoff, the anticipation. Again, doing what he does every single time within the pocket, which I just love to watch, the pocket mechanics of two hands on the ball, base. But when he throws this, I mean, this is simply one of the better throws you'll ever see. Check when he lets this thing go. He's throwing it right there. He's throwing it right down the hash to the receiver, 83. 83 is not close to coming out of this break yet. I mean, the ball is like 3/4 of the way there. He turns around and it catches him. The ball catches him. Now watch this thing full speed. I mean, I could just watch this thing on a loop. It's ridiculous. That throw is silly. The anticipation, I'm going to guess that was a deep hook. Now, it very well might be a crosser, and he just throws it like a over back shoulder, which would make it more impressive. But I just don't think that that's possible. So I'm guessing that he has this, and he's just anticipating this. But he theoretically could do this and see it, the coverage, and just throw him back shoulder, which would be beyond my capacity to even comprehend. But I think he goes here, and he just times it up. Again, the accuracy, the big A, that is so special, that's so important on Sundays, is just shining through right here. Again, the base, check the base. Two hands on the ball, up, reset base. Boom, strike. Accurate ball location, face throat area. With the big A, in probably a defensive holding, pass interference also. This is just straight up silly. This is silliness. That might be one of the better anticipation throws I've ever seen. Practice, game, any level. It's silly. I wanted to do the whole video just that play. That's how good that play is. But they're not all perfect. We saw the miss go to Green earlier. This should be a pick. This is Dragon Lion. This is as easy as it gets. For some reason, he decides to jack the footwork up here and take 3 steps in this quick game and is late. And I've never seen the Rat Thief intercept a slant on this play. I've seen him intercept the inside slant, but never the outside slant. And I know there's a penalty, and I know it doesn't count, but it does count for me as far as just being a turnover-worthy play. Now, the footwork here should be catch one step or catch shuffle as opposed to catch three step. I have no idea why he did this, and I'm going to bet a lot of money that he just made a mistake, which happens. I get. You can see the trade here or the shift across with the wide receiver. It's man. It's middle field closed. Okay, now this is a play that every NFL team has. It is slants on the outside. I think I've done a whole video on this play. Slants on the outside. This flat side in the West Coast world is called dragon. That's not a very good slant drawing either. Make it look like a vertical. Make it look like a vertical slant. Short slant on the inside. And this flat. There's a bunch of different ways to read this. But versus middle field closed, man, right here, which this is what this is, you basically have either outside slant. You can really take the inside slant if you want. I've never seen this guy pick off this slant. Now, I do have issues with this slant too. I think this stem is not great. Doesn't look like a go or vertical to me. It looks like you're running a crappy slant. So he gets nothing here, gets pushed in here, and it's late, and it's picked off by the rat or the thief in the middle of the field. So really, this guy exits through the window. He's able to go through the first window into the second window. Why? Because the footwork is wrong, incorrect. This is why footwork is so important to the quarterback. You can see it down here. If he just catches it and throws it, great. The other thing about this, again, talking scheme-wise, not putting it, this is all on Burrow. But it's also, for me, a little bit on the play caller, because I would love to see, this to me is sluggo territory. Because the way these guys are playing these slants, and if you watch the whole game, they make a couple nice breaks on slants. When guys are breaking on slants before the wide receiver, it's time to sluggo them. So this would have been a great call for a sluggo. Again, first, let's watch the slant down here by, I believe this is green. That's not a great stem, in my opinion. That's not a world-class stem. That's getting jacked at the line of scrimmage. Now, up top, let's watch that corner break on the slant. See how he's almost coming into the slant window before the wide receiver? Now, it's not a great slant either. It doesn't look like a vertical. It looks like he's slowing down, never gets to quite the explosiveness that you would love to see. But again, that's the corner cheating. That needs to be, he needs to be sluggoed. Someone in the booth needs to say, hey, we need to dial up sluggo. But then this is simply too late, and they're fortunate that they get a pass interference defensive penalty by Butler, I believe. But man, this should be a catch, one step, or catch shuffle. There's no way 55 gets over there. You do not take three-step wait to throw a slant in the NFL or any level of football. This is late JV football. Just strange. I do love seeing the effort of going to make a tackle. Always looking to see what guys are going to make effort plays. Offensive line, quarterbacks, tailbacks, wide receivers. But again, fortunate right there not to have a disaster. But he bounces back. Fourth quarter, almost 2 minutes. This is a beautiful back shoulder fade up top. And this is an absolute dime. Lined up to the left, ball location. Again, that's open in the NFL. Running, half looking. You throw it to where only your guy can catch it. Love the footwork, love the base. Again, he eventually gets lined up. I think he can make it easier on himself if he dovetails, but that's just me. But again, when he goes to throw, all his cleats are on the ground and he's lined up ready to go. Right there. You can see he doesn't necessarily dovetail. He's just loose enough in his hips where he's, boom, gets lined up. You can see all his cleats in the ground. Boom, that's lined up. You can see there's not a lot of wasted movement. Head pretty still, and that is an absolute strike. High, face area, up, absolute strike. This is what he does and did this entire game, closing this thing out, besides for the one pick that got overturned. Really nice job. Again, the accuracy is just something that absolutely jumps off the film. I think the other part, that continues to show itself in the film is just how athletic he is. Sneaky athletic, sneaky, keep plays alive. But it's his ability to deliver the ball consistently down the field in such a catchable, accurate fashion that is going to allow him to, what I think, really thrive. And once the offense figures out that he can keep these things alive, watch out. So that's a wrap. Joe Burrow playing at a really extremely high level, in my opinion. The dude is special. He is so technically sound inside the pocket, so accurate. His vision, his ability to extend plays, I think is just going to get better and better as his teammates start to see that and gravitate towards it and start to expect it and are able to stay alive even when he breaks contain and is able to keep his eyes down the field and deliver strikes down the field. Got an opportunity to be very, very special. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I appreciate you hanging to the end, and I will see you next time. Have a good one.